This is a tale of the great British banger. Makes you hungry, doesn't it? This is where our tale is set, in the bucolic surroundings of County Down in Northern Ireland, the domain of the sausage king, the banger baron himself, finnebrogue's founder Dennis Lynn. His goal has always been to make the best sausage on the market. Some say he's achieved it. How? Well, listen up, because he's going to tell you.
People think there's all sorts of things goes into pork sausages. The only products we buy are whole muscle meats in this entire factory, no matter what sausage that we're making, because I wouldn't have any other than that inside my factory. You then need to understand how to lock in the succulence, because everybody wants a nice, juicy sausage. You then have to look at trends and look at flavour profiles and all that sort of stuff, but basically start off with really good ingredients and get a process that delivers succulence, structure and taste.
It sure is working. Finnebrogue's turnover has gone from £12 million a year to £50 million in just 4 years, on the back of not just its range of gluten-free sausages, but hot dogs, burgers, meatballs, stuffings and garnishes. To meet demand, it's opened 165,000 square foot of new factory space. Northern Ireland's First Minister, Arlene Foster, was on hand to do the honours, cutting nothing so predictable as a length of ribbon, but a string of sausages.
We plan for the next 3 to 4 years to become a £100 million business, and with that kind of ambition we need to have the facility to match the ambition, and I think now we're very fortunate that we have that, we have the vision, we have the plan to get there, and we're sitting with the perfect vehicle to do it.
This is where the Finnebrogue story begins. Lynn founded the company in 1985 as a top-tier producer of venison. A decade later, he had the largest deer farm in the UK and was soon supplying some of the best restaurants in the country.
Venison had been an incredibly inconsistent product because you could eat young ones, old ones, males, females, in the rut, outside the rut, totally inconsistent. All we did was we produced venison the same way as that farmers produce lamb, young deer that were not stressed at slaughter and ate really nice. So to do that with sausage or anything, you just have to know how to get the structure of it right, and the taste of it right, and the succulence of it right. And once you nail that in sausage, nailing it in burger or any food products, as long as you understand the processes, it's fairly simple.
Today, venison accounts for only 2% of Finnebrogue's output. Now you're more likely to find pork or lamb or beef on the production lines. But one thing remains constant: Finnebrogue's refusal to settle for anything other than the very best. To this end, it puts every new product in front of a consumer panel and then uses the feedback to tweak the product as many times as is necessary until it believes it can't be bettered.
Nobody can say, I am the perfect person that knows the taste that things should be. All we can do is we understand the science and the structure and the flavours, but it's the consumer that is completely king in this whole thing. So we would never, ever launch a product that the consumers hadn't already decided was going to work.
It worked for TV chef Paul Rankin. He's collaborated with Finnebrogue on a range of outdoor bred pork sausages.
When I heard that Dennis was getting into sausage manufacturing, he was the man I wanted to make my sausage, because I wanted my sausage to be something special. Just like a minced pork chop with a little bit of seasoning and spices. Proper old-fashioned quality grub.
Despite its rapid growth, Finnebrogue remains a family-run business. A key reason why, in 2015, it was able to bring to market as many as 112 new or upgraded products.
I've worked in the meat industry for over 30 years, and it wasn't until I got to Finnebrogue that I appreciated the freedom I could have when you only have a chairman to go and pose a question whether you can have more capex or not. And he's the only one you're depending on for that yes or no. It just speeds up the whole process.
Finnebrogue cares what people eat as much as it cares about the welfare of the animal. Bringing these two ideals together and allying them to a determination to produce the best is cementing Finnebrogue's place at the top table of food production in the UK.